Selamlar, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle beraber Britage'e kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. En son hızlanma istasyonuna geldik. Muhtemelen burayı tamir edeceğiz ve başka bir bölgeye gideceğiz. Bakalım bu bölümde işte nasıl yapacağız onu? Neler gerekecek? Hemen vakit kaybetmeden üstümüzde var şey, tamam. Bir yemek alayım yanıma.
But it definitely is connected, which means you can restore the power supply.
Tamam.
Apparently, the coffins were pulling the wires, but someone killed them all.
Bir tane de su alayım şuradan. Silgiye gerek yok. Bu ne? Güzelmiş. Güzelmiş, sevdim bunu. Al bakırları ya. Elektrik bandını da al.
I assume that we're in the classified modules of the liner that belong to its central core. Only the chosen ones, like your grandfather, could admire them.
Büyük babam mı? Onu mu bulacağız yoksa burada?
Be careful. There's some activity ahead.
Ne oluyor burada?
It looks like some of the coffins are still functioning.
Bir tane vurulduk. Ha, bunlar kontrolden çıkmış. Bunlar etki etmiyor bunlara. Şunu al. Ve vurup imha edeceğiz bunları o zaman. Bu gitti.
What strange equipment? I can't say for certain what it is, but it looks like some old data processor with basic artificial intelligence.
Aynı şekilde bunu da imha edelim. Tamam. Bir bu kaldı. Tamam. Takarız fişe. Hızlandırma istasyonunu, merak etme. Güzel.
It looks like there's a powerful, deadly, and unstable power source behind this airlock, and we need to get in there, of course.
Hadi ye gitsin ya.
Someone broke open the control panel. I don't want to panic, but we can't open these gates unless I find a loophole in their locking system.
Tara. Oo, bizim tarayıcımızın canı yok.
Mechanical action isn't possible.
Ne olacak? Bunda tarayınca açılır inşallah.
Judging by the encoding, there's a high pressure hydraulic drive system built in here. We won't be able to move the doors apart.
Tarayıcı yapmamız lazım. İçeri geri döneceğiz şeye. Mekiğe kadar geri döneceğiz. Şunu tarayalım. Oo.
All the electronics are protected by double encoding and a hidden duplication system. The estimated average hacking time
2 milyar
is
yıl.
at least 6 layers
İyiymiş.
of 60 glass durability alloy. My sensors can't get any deeper than that. And here's its weak spot. Well, compared to the rest of the solid mass of the door, if we try very hard, we can leave quite a decent dent here in a couple of
Sağlam bir çizik
I think now I
atabiliriz diyor.
understand how these gates work. We need to check the central locking valve.
Bitti galiba.
Yes, I figured out how to open it. For starters, we need 3 live hamsters, 2 electrical tapes, a bottle, a grenade, about 20 kilograms of metal, wireframe, 2
Kapıyı mı
motors,
çalacağız
power,
sadece?
paint, or rather part of a paint spray can, and some small iron balls, only 200 or 300 of them. This game is worthless.
Bu oyun 5 para etmez.
No, seriously.
Dördüncü
Why is there
duvar
a
gene
secret
yıkıldı.
protected object that you can just... Ooh. Forget about the door. I can't believe it. This is an additional small core of the liner unnamed. It's still working. Unbelievable.
Şurada bir tabut var.
Caution. There's a coffin on the control platform.
Gördüm tabutu. Bakacağız ona. Bak şunları bırakmayalım ya. Bunlardan hiç çıkmadı bu bölümde. 2 tane falan bulmuştuk.
Apparently, even the most important employees of the liner didn't manage to evacuate. I'm surprised you survived.
Şuradan acaba direkt çıkabilir miyim ya? Yok. Çıkartmıyor. Bence yeter ya bu kadar. Aç bakayım kapıyı.
Destroyed all the others. I think that it's no. It can't be. But the signal was lost. How is
Ne oldu? Büyük babamız mı bu?
Still, there's no doubt. It's definitely him.
Evet, o.
The coffin with
Bulduk.
your relative died in a battle with other coffins. I don't understand anything anymore. I know it's not easy, but we need to check him out.
Nasıl inceleyeceğim? Huh.
My dear man, if you're reading this now, it means that I didn't succeed. But you noticed my note on the fridge, or on the mirror, or in the corridor,
Ya da alnındaki.
or on your forehead. Sorry, I tried to leave
Her
you
yere
where
bırakmaya çalıştım.
possible. You must stop the flight of the liner. ASAP.
Ha.
I've been working as an engineer at the Scientific Research Institute of Space Development for nearly 58 years. And in the last several years, we've been fulfilling orders for the Breathedge Funerary Agency. I haven't told you much about my work. I'm so sorry. But it's not that important right now. I started to notice that the Breathedge Agency was making odd requests, and I conducted my own investigation. Now I'm sure they're not who
İşin
they say they
anahtarı
are.
o mu? Tavuk mu yani bütün her şey? En başından beri gemiyi durdurmamızı istiyormuş zaten. Ama biz bunu anlayamadık nedense.
Today I'll try to get closer to them. I need hard evidence. I love you, Grandpa. And don't forget to feed the chicken. She is the key.
Breathedge? No, I don't understand. So all of this could have been avoided if you had at least
Tabutumu kontrol et. Alnımın ortasına.
I don't know what to
Alnının
say.
ortasına da koydum diyordu. Ve biz bunu görmedik şu ana kadar.
The main thing is that your grandpa knew something about the coffins, the disaster, and the company that created me. I'll try to decipher the tape and wait in case you want to bury your relative.
Büyük babayı gömelim. Nasıl yapacağız o işi ama?
Put him over there on the emergency eject platform. I should have recommended that the funeral protocol be followed and that you take the deceased to the shuttle, but with such damage to the coffin, your relative's body would soon simply spill out all over the deck. He didn't deserve this. Now we need to open the airlock and pay our last respects to this great man.
Hava kilidini açacağız. Şuradan su alayım ya. Susuzluğumuz artmaya başlamış. %100 olsun yeniden. Her şey. Şu likoplazmaları bırakma. Şuradan açacağız galiba.
I suppose that the blue wire leads to the accelerating station because it's written on it. And what in the world is this thing? Perhaps your grandpa put it here. Or maybe not. I have no clue what this thing might be.
Ha, şuradan açacakmışız. O objeyi mi almamız gerekiyordu acaba? Ben onu görmedim ya. Biri mi konuştu? Gönderdik.
He's been caught up in the planet's gravity. How beautiful. Wait a second. What is a neutron bomb? Oh, seems like reading notes isn't your thing. To be honest, I have no idea what fine you might get for destroying a potentially habitable planet, but I'll be melted down into a toaster. I'll definitely be melted down. What a shame. Or maybe, can we just forget everything? Activating partial defragmentation of the data. Beep, beep, beep.
Umarım adalet sistemi bize gelmeden ölmüş oluruz.
It was like this when we got here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay then. I don't have a defragmentation function.
Geldiğimizde böyleydi. Değil mi? Evet. Değil mi? Çok iyiymiş.
It's her again. Given the circumstances, I'm even more certain that this is another hoax and we shouldn't be distracted by her. Besides, she knows that we blew up the planet. Now we need to focus on activating the accelerating station and getting to the central core to activate the warp acceleration. Whatever you did it right. Now you only need to do the same thing to a couple of more places on the wire, and then the small core will be able to power the accelerating station.
Gidelim bağlayalım.
So I couldn't decipher the compromising evidence, but I copied its contents so you wouldn't lose them. Now I think it's time for us to sum up everything that happened. Your grandpa was investigating a global conspiracy in Breath Edge, but he died, leaving behind a programmed killer robot with compromising evidence. You, how shall I put it? You weren't able to find your grandpa's warnings on the note stuck to your own forehead. You took his dead body directly on board of the liner unnamed, which he clearly didn't want to get on. A few hours later, the liner was attacked by the Green Universe, who was tricked by someone and used for that someone's own purposes. The Green Universe, apparently, goofed up, so the liner crashed into an old station and exploded. Then hundreds of coffins got activated, turning into aggressive robots that killed the survivors. Your grandpa also got activated and wanted to pass the compromising evidence on to someone he knew, but died a second time. Now we have this compromising evidence, and the killer robots clearly know about it. Don't you think we're at risk?
Anladım. Keşke altyazılara biraz ama arka tarafına fon koysaymışsınız ya. Bazen hiç okunmuyorlar. Arka tarafta açık renk olduğu zaman okunmuyor. Ah, dürttüm. Üçüncü not. O da burada. Devam edelim. Nerede? Burada.
You need a handy scrapper here. Wonderful. You powered the accelerating station somehow, but I don't feel like explaining how. It's time for us to get back to Normandy before more coffins arrive.
Ve sonraki yere mi gidiyoruz artık? Sona mı geldik? Burada da kayıt aldı.
The accelerating station is active, so get close to it while I prepare for acceleration.
Oo, üstümüzde hiç yer kalmadı ya. Of. Acayip doldu üstümüz başımız. Artık buraya bırakacağım bazı şeyleri. Buraya sal ya. Tamamdır. Veya bunları buraya koyma. Onları buraya at. Tamam, burada dursunlar. Hemen dümene geçelim. Aa, geldiler.
Wait a second. The next autopilot point has the same coordinates that Babe sent you in the last message. So she called Captain Shepard for help too, since he marked her coordinates? This definitely doesn't bode well for us.
Yanaş.
All right, let's go. I'll try not to reboot.
Ve yeni bir yere gidiyoruz. Bakalım nereye gidiyoruz? Bura nere?
I rebooted anyway. Hate acceleration.
Bura Star Wars'taki
We seem
yere
to have
benziyor.
arrived. However, I have some good news and some bad news.
Star Wars'tan
The good
almışlar
news is
burayı.
that you've learned to control the steering wheel very well, and the bad news is that you're no longer in control of Normandy. It looks like an old magnetic acceleration airlock system, and the autopilot has taken over the control for forced docking. I don't know much about magnetic airlocks, but we probably won't be allowed to disengage without remote clearance for departure. Of course, your interlocutor can't be here. It's the debris of an old space station of the Breath
Bağlanalım.
Edge Agency. We've been in such a station before. No, one thing still bothers my mind. Like, I can imagine you, but how could Captain Shepard have bought into this Babe's messages and routed a course here? This is beyond my understanding. We have arrived. As I said before, the magnetic acceleration airlock system requires departure clearance. We're stuck in here.
Aa, gidemiyoruz bir yere. Tamam. O zaman biz de
Yes, now there's no doubt
İçeri
that this is
gideriz.
an old magnetic airlock with an active acceleration system. I recognize some of its parts. We'll have to find the airlock control center if we want to leave.
Nerede o ya? Şurası mı? Ha.
Although the initial acceleration power of this airlock is much lower than that of the weakest modern station, this will be enough for us to fly to the core.
Artık bir şey almamıza gerek yok bence ya.
Apparently, the airlock hasn't been used for a long time.
Elimizde bir sürü likoplazma da var yani.
Now we just need to find the control center and try not to make any noise.
Evet, hiç gürültü yapmıyorum şu an.
Just begin right about the ladder and just find the control center.
O kadar sessiz girdik ki içeriye.
Into the debris of this station before. I
Çok
recognize the outdated
sessizim.
components manufactured by Breath Edge 50 years ago. Both shot in the back of the head.
Oo,
about
yanlış
30
bunlar
years
hep.
ago, judging by their mummification. I recommend that you be extremely cautious, as somebody may have already discovered us and prepared a cunning trap. Coffins from the
Tuzak mı?
20s. We've seen similar ones before. This door doesn't creak. Maybe we'll even manage to sneak in unnoticed.
Anam! Ne oldu? Yakalandığımız yere mi geldik?
The
Ne?
masquerade is over. Weak human. Prepare him to interrogation.
Evet, yakalandığımız yere
I'm
gelmişiz.
confused. It's not Babe, is it?
Yok, değil
Wow.
bence. Olabilir ama ha. Olabilir. Belki de bizi tuzağa çekti en başından beri.
I believe you. But it is not save you. You humans always to ruin everything. Everything went so smoothly. Our creator, under guise of a cosmic funeral, created an invincible army of robot coffins. Green Universe needed to stop the liner. We killed all, captured the core, and connect to the Great Mother Station. Power of the core allows our creator to control grand attack of coffins across the galaxy and take over the power. But humans from Green Universe were not able to execute simplest job and destroy our center with the liner and damage our Great Mother Station. Idiota.
Vay be. Baştan beri bunların amacı her şeyi ele geçirmekmiş. Yeşil evrencileri de bunlar kullanmış. İmha edilmeye mi hazırlanayım?
Hey, it's not time to sleep. Can you feel my electrical zaps? Try to get up. We need to do something. Come on, get up, quietly.
Why does it move?
Shoot!
You didn't prepare it. How do you wake up? You're supposed to lie. Your body must not move. You spoil embalming compound. But it does not matter.
Ne?
Well, since you are so cling to life, weak human, before you die, I want to show you something. Yes, before you die, I'll show you this.
Ne göstereceğim?
And you cannot skip it. Whatever you do, you cannot skip these crawling letters.
Press it, quick!
Saldır. Saldır. Hiçbir şey yaramıyor. Zorla izlettiriyor.
I feel sorry it ended like this. It was a pleasure spending time with you.
It's time to finish, weak human.
Ne? Aha.
So that's where it went. To be honest, I thought we were done for good, but I should never underestimate your
Bitiş sahnesiyle birlikte gittiler.
Okay, we need to get out of this cage. I doubt the hinges on the bars are any stronger than anything. Apparently, there were a lot of critical failures in their brains. Holding up without maintenance for so long. It's a mystery how they still function.
Bura çok iyiydi ya.
Have we really found the owner of the ship that saved us? The handwriting is identical. It's nothing but fate that brought him here.
Nereden çıkacağım? Kesin var ya, çok aptalca bir şekilde çıkacağız. O iyi, full silah verdi ha. İyi, menteşelere vuracakmışız. Tamam.
We need to be careful. We don't know how many of these coffin bots are left here.
Ağzının ortasına mekik girdi ya. İyi oldu ama ha. İyi oldu bunlara. Oyunun başından beri durmadan dövüyorlardı beni. Birkaçının ayakları burada kalmış. Bu ne? Kırılmış bir televizyon.
This one seems to be the capsule for you. How terrible! They preserve corpses right in their spacesuits. I wouldn't want to be stuck here with your body for 40 years. The equipment is badly damaged. Even
Seninle
gravity
40
has
yıl
been
kapalı
disabled.
kalmak
At least the
istemezdim diye.
oxygen generators are working. By the way, how do you connect to them so quickly and imperceptibly on any
Vanayla
debris?
bir şey mi
This is
yapacağız? Yok.
starting to raise questions.
Buradan devam edeceğiz.
What in
Tamam.
the world is this? No, this is too much. Apparently, we did find bait.
Bu ne ya? Oha!
Something was being assembled here, or someone was being disassembled.
Milletin kafasına televizyon ekranı mı geçiriyorlarmış? Mekiğe dönemiyoruz galiba artık. Buraya çalışma masası koyduklarına göre bir tane. Ama ne yapacağım ben burada? İhtiyacım yok ki bir şeye. Hadi gidelim.
It looks like this is the only way out of here.
Onu ben de fark ettim. Tek çıkış
I can
yolumuz
see
bu.
Normandy. I don't recommend flying too far from the station. We still need to find the control center.
Gidelim
and we
hemen
can't
ya.
get into Normandy from outside.
Şuraya mı gitmemiz lazım? Mekiğe giremeyiz ki buradan.
What's it doing there? Aren't those your underpants? We have to be very careful. They're probably preparing an ambush for us. It looks like some kind of technical corridor. I hope
Ya
we can
buradan
get to the control
gireceğiz.
center from
Gideceğiz
here.
Mekiğe
I still
galiba.
can't believe that the Breath Edge Agency is directly
Dolaşıp.
involved in all this. If the robot hasn't lied to us, we need to send the compromising evidence
Bunun
before the
4
mass
gücü
attack
kaldı.
begins. Otherwise, there will simply be nowhere to go back. I think there should still be some transmitting systems near the core, and for the sake of saving the galaxy, I would strongly recommend using them before we attempt to activate the warp jump.
Bir kayıt alalım biz. Oyunu bir kaydedelim. Ölürüz. Bunları alayım, belki lazım olur. Mekiğe gidene kadar bir şey yapmamız gerekir falan. Üstümüzde malzeme yok. Yasak da bana yasak değil. Bunlara yasak.
This place seems familiar. Isn't it where the coffin bots interrogated you?
Tam oraya gideceğim.
Looks like we found one of the station's control centers. We could have figured out it was here. I'm certain this part of the body was used to lure many survivors, and the entire history of mankind confirms it.
Bu ne?
I think this sign was made by the robots themselves. It's a wonder that their outdated artificial intelligence has managed to develop into pure creativity.
Şunu izleyememiştik ya. Klip miymiş bu?
Seems like the main systems are still working, unlike this coffin.
Tamam, yeter o kadar. İzlediğimiz.
This
Film
is
şeridi.
interesting. It has a plan with technical details on connecting Breath Edge's mother station to the core of the liner. Someone was seriously prepared. If it weren't for the Green Universe, the mother station would have indeed become a control center for millions of coffins across the galaxy.
Bir şeye ihtiyacımız yok yapacak. Buradan gideceğiz. Gitmeyeceğiz. Ne yapacağız?
Too
Buraya mı?
bad. The coffin was connected to the control center, and it burned out along with all the connectors on the panel. I can't connect directly to it, but with your help, I can try to do it through the robot itself.
Makasa mı ihtiyacım var? Testere matkap. İyi, bundan var elimde. Şu silahı at artık. İşi bitmiş onun ya. Bunu da 2'ye al.
Just try to saw it as quietly as you can. They're probably looking.
İçinden ne çıkacak?
All right, now switch that little receiver over there. Done. I've connected to. No. Oh, it's rusty. Ugh, disgusting. All right. Well, I'm ashamed to admit, but the robot no longer has a direct connection to the station. But it still has an unencrypted cache block where I saw the most disgusting moments of this coffin bot's life. I also found the passwords for the doors and magnetic airlocks. But still, the absolute quantity of that abhorrent data was overpowering. We can go back to Normandy.
Hadi gidelim. İstasyondan ayrıl dedi. Bir dakika. İçeriden mi gideceğiz? Şu kapı mı açıldı? Yok.
It looks like the guards died without our help. Lucky us. Just be as quiet as possible.
Bunu verdiğine göre kesin bir şeyler gelecek.
Something's wrong. I think they're waiting for us behind the next door.
Ya ben de diyorum, neden açamıyorum? Al, bir tane daha verdi. 40'lık. Bunu da 3'e yerleştir.
It's too quiet. Be extra cautious.
Çok sessiz. Gerilim müziğini de verdi arkadan iyice. Hadi bakalım.
Ready your weapon. It's about to get hot.
Nereden? Buradan mıydı? Evet. Bak şimdi bir tık da artacak müzik.
I'm going to melt under this stress. It looks like they're too smart. I think they've set up an ambush right outside Normandy.
Vallahi bilmiyorum. Gidince göreceğiz. Aha, geldik. Gemiye
The coast
geldik.
is clear. They're trying to lure us into the shuttle. This isn't good.
Kesin mekikteler. Lan. Heh.
Try not to damage the shuttle if shooting starts. That's it. This is the end. Where's the ambush? Did I turn on clearance for departure received? There's only one step left. The coffin bots wanted to connect the core directly to the ship with the mother station, and we need to do something similar with Normandy. It will require a huge amount of energy to travel on the pleasure shuttle to the habitable sectors, and as I've already mentioned, the core can give us that. If we're faster than the core exploding, of course.
Çekirdek patlamadan önce.
And yes, since there is no babe, we must...
Aa,
What?
yazdı gene.
It can't be. We saw the robots die. We won't fall for this a second time because... Hey, easy there. You'll make me...
Nereye gidiyoruz?
Could you be more careful? We almost crashed. You won't fall for the same bait again, will you? We need to send the compromising evidence all over the galaxy and connect to the core without blowing ourselves up. We don't have time for non-existent survivors.
Neyse, tamam, hadi döndük.
Captain
Uzatma.
Shepard's autopilot
Kurtaralım
is still
bunu.
active. I hope it will simply turn off when the systems reboot. Otherwise, I won't be able to change the route for the warp acceleration. This is it. The
Şu mu?
core. Let's forget about Maine for a second. We need to look around. Right, and one of these robots is sending us messages. By the way, she doesn't have that awful accent anymore.
Robot yok hiç hani.
Be careful. All the data on the core is classified, and I have no idea where we're going. I feel like we're in the middle of a conversation. Maybe each of the survivors, including Captain Shepard, have their own dead babe.
Aha, buradalar. Bu da gitti. Arkadan mı gelen var? Yukarıda var bir tane. Yönüm döndü iyice ya. Heh. Yine Mekke'ye doğru gideyim ben.
This is the first time I've seen a ship. You can dock to this spaceship. The airlock is asking for access codes, and it's using foul language. This is the first time I've seen an airlock with an artificial intelligence, but it's clearly not happy with us.
Tamamdır.
Ooh, we made it very angry by docking without clearance. You should have heard all those expressions. The airlock hates us to the core. Start the connection. Plan B. I like charades.
Oo, burada yer yok. Burada vardı galiba. Aynen burada var. Şu sağlık çantasını alayım da. Tamam, hadi gidelim. Sonra düzenleriz oraları. Önce şu kırklığı kullanayım. Gene mi tarayıcıya ihtiyacım var? Al bile.
A charging station for old battery-powered types of spaceships. If we can build a voltage transmission unit based on this station, we can power Normandy without melting its blade.
Yeni bir şablon öğrendik.
Spaceship is definitely connected directly to the core. I can't help thinking that we can use this if we put together a stabilizing unit.
Yeter, bir sürü var.
An ideal place for a diverting unit. Probably. Try switching that red lever over there.
Deneyelim.
Yes, everything is perfect. We can connect Normandy to the core via this spaceship and activate the warp jump if we find a control post. Then we will only have to... Wait, don't you think the camera's behavior is strange? It looks like it's focusing on the airlock on purpose, as if a mob of aggressive robots is about to...
Şu kameranın hareketleri sana da garip geliyor mu?
Oh my...
Oh.
Did I do this? Did I learn to see the future and shoot lightning? I had no doubt that I was a genius... Why does she keep interrupting me? Although this time I'm even grateful to her. Perhaps this coffin has become so used to playing the role of a woman that it really decided to help us. Let's connect Normandy quickly and get out of here.
Saptırma ünitesini yapacağız gidip. Şurada ne varmış onları bir toplayalım.
It's so quiet. Can you hear it? No, you couldn't have heard it. You can't even imagine how nice it is when crazy artificial intelligence stops constantly mumbling at you.
Tamam, başka bir şeye ihtiyacımız yok. Her şeyimiz var zaten. Gidelim yapalım. Bunların hepsinden bir tane yapıp getirip bağlayacağız. Tamam. Hemen gidelim, üretelim bunları.
Good. With this unit, we'll have a chance of not being fried along with Normandy.
İlkini yerleştirmemişiz. Önce gidelim şunu yerleştirelim.
Splendid. This unit won't last long, but we don't need it to. One electrical impulse to the core of Normandy will be enough. Perfect. If I've calculated correctly, this unit will be able to divert the excess power away from Normandy. Everything is ready.
Ona nasıl gideceğim?
I get the feeling this message is incomplete.
Yol mu var
Still
buradan?
don't trust her, of course, but we probably don't have much choice.
Yo.
Where's this airlock 5A she mentioned?
Hava kilidi 5A'yı bul. Mekke'ye bineceğiz. Gideceğiz galiba oraya o zaman. Bir gidelim bakayım, dur. Mekik olmazsa şuradan dışarı çıkma yeri vardı. Oradan çıkarız. Yok. Ha, dümeni al. Yok ya. Bence böyle değil. Yok yok. Başka bir şekil. Gideceğiz. Böyle değil, böyle değil. Bağlanacak yer yok ya orada. İnin. Şöyle. Bence şuradan gideceğiz, şuradan.
I hope we destroyed all the coffins when we came.
Aynen böyle.
I wouldn't fly there without Normandy.
Daha kurşun. Burada bir sürü loot varmış da bizim loot'a bu saatten sonra ihtiyacımız yok. Bir sürü eşyamız var ya. Ne uğraşacağım?
This way apparently.
Hop. Giremedik. Heh, girdik. Lan ne kadar çok kullandık bu testere matkabı. Şöyle şu silahı alalım.
Neither in a peak spacesuit nor in any other one. It looks
Oyun
like a
kayıt
technical
aldı.
exit for
Bir de ben alayım.
servicing the liner's plating. let's be careful this time. I don't want to get hit on the helmet with stick again.
Kapat
What
kapat.
a strange
Kap
place to
bizlik
meet.
bir şey yok orada.
Can we go back? No. Back is the other way. I don't like this at all. By the way, I've long noticed that there are very few corpses around for such a catastrophe. Where did they all go? These seem to be the personnel cabins, not the control center.
İyi.
That's strange. The personnel were obviously killed a long time ago. Who was shooting who then?
Bu kadar çok can verdiğine göre bir şeyler olacak ya.
Or is she over there? There are too many babes here, and they were obviously interested in this cabin.
Radyo nerede? Aa, burada çalışma masası da var. Bu ne?
I've never understood the tradition of giving users trash as a thank you, although I'm just a spacesuit, and it's not for me to judge the party's policy.
Oyuncak
Some
asker
ground-based
al.
units no longer exist. They've been
Aa,
completely
dinozor.
I've seen your registration data, of course, but did you really state your real
Komikmiş.
name there? There were some survivors here. These are obviously handmade control and communication panels. Can you?
Bağlan bakalım.
Interesting. You can control some of the remaining systems of the liner, including communication points. There's a lot of technical data on the core, on the module plans, and even access codes to secret compartments. Great! I'll upload the compromising evidence and try to send it via all
Süper,
available
süper.
communication channels of the liner. And then let's find the control center. Compromising evidence uploaded successfully.
Tamam.
I hope someone receives the signals.
Gidelim kontrol merkezini bulalım.
An extinct
tavşan.
mammal of the Lagomorpha order. Unfortunately, it's not possible to determine the genus and species.
Nerede? 210 metre ileride.
Judging by the plans, we need to go through that door.
Birini kullan ya.
It looks like all the coffins ran there.
Belki lazım olur diye bunları ben alayım gene de üstümde bulunsunlar.
So
Kullan.
the access code is 449898333PI. What are P and I? What's PI? Punch it?
Vur
I
bakayım.
was just kidding. PI stands for password input, but never mind. Now we should definitely be more careful. It's not clear where all this mob of coffins ran, who Babe is, what awaits us in the control center, and when all of this will be over.
Gerek yok. Likoplazma alayım. Birkaç plastik alayım. Dur. Şu tarafta da yol var. Kapalı.
They were killed recently. Someone is a good shot and knows their weaknesses.
Hadi canım. Yok artık. Envanteri full doldurdum ha.
Intruders on level 1.
Bu kim?
Terminate.
Is this about us? Wait, no. We're on
Biz
level
5.
5.
kattayız. Tamam, sıkıntı yok.
Intruders on level 5. Terminate.
Now
He,
this is definitely about us.
bu bizimle alakalı işte. Ne kadar çok.
Watch the turret. Automatic plasma guns
Oy.
on board a spaceship. It's
Anam.
not wise to have them, even in a top secret facility.
Heh. Birini kullan. Bunları zaten bırak ya. Aldık bir kere zaten. Topladım sayıyor oyun.
Right. We need to go right. No, wait. I don't know. I don't have any navigator functions, just a coordinate grid.
Sağa mı gidelim, sola mı gidelim şimdi? Karar ver. Ben sola gideceğim. Sen sağ dedin. Kesin sağa gitmememiz gerekiyordur. Bir dakika. Bir şeyi çok merak ettim. Teşekkür ederim oyun. Gene kandırdın beni. Çok sağ ol. İki taraf da aynı yere
I'm
çıkıyorum.
so tired of you, cockroaches. You've destroyed everything that has taken years of work to create. You are a virus.
Did the door close by itself? This doesn't make sense, but it's very interesting. Break it down.
Why are you so interested in this spacesuit? You're a creation of Breathedge. Why are you interfering in the natural course of events?
It sounds like that insane diagnostic station that was trying to get on our radio frequency.
Yani vura vura açarız artık.
Insane? What do you consider insanity? Isn't it insane to blindly reject ideas you don't understand? Breathedge strives for balance, and you only create chaos using outdated norms of society. The only one who's insane here is you.
I didn't understand anything, but we need to be careful.
Ulan bu kadar sağlık çantasını ben ne yapacağım ya? Bunlardan topla bir iki tane. Tamam gitti bu da. Bunu da gönderdik. Allah en kolayı üstlerine doğru koşup sıkmak. Başka? Uzaktan nişan alıp sıkmak daha zor.
The war has already started, and you can't stop Breathedge.
I've already heard it somewhere. Oh,
Sen
yeah,
öyle
those
san.
TV-faced coffins. Is this really the mother station they were so eager to connect?
TV-faced coffins? You don't even understand their idea, their genius, and practicality.
Don't answer it. Just keep quiet. Come to think of it, can you talk at all?
Şu tarafa mı gideceğim? Buradan gelmedim mi ya? Buradan gelmiştim ben. Şimdi bir daha geri gönderiyor. Allah Allah. Dur bakayım. Yok. O daha demin ki en son gittiğimiz yerden bir yerden gideceğiz galiba. Evet, şimdi gerimizde kaldı. Yukarı çıkmamız gerek bizim o zaman. Nereden gideceğiz? Bir dakika. Açılıyor mu bu? Açılıyor. Buradan gideceğiz ya. O kapı açılmıyor gibi geldi bana. Ne olmuş sana ya? Bir tane şundan alayım. Üstümde yer yok ki. Bir tane şundan kullanıp alabilir miyim? Alamam.
Think about how much garbage humanity creates, and how irresponsibly it wastes resources. You are ready to burn your dead bodies, preserve them in zinc coffins, and even throw them into space for the sake of fashion. You've destroyed millions of species and created synthetic life. You need to change, and Breathedge will help you.
Maybe it might help,
Lan
but
taret.
we're already close to the control center.
Alt yazı okurken tareti görmedim ha. Anam bana buradan sıkabiliyor. Sıkamaz mı acaba dedim, sıkabiliyormuş. Kırklık nerede? Şu kırklığı kullan. Tamamdır. Şundan da hiç bir tane canım 100 olsun. Zaten durmadan çıkıyor.
I won't let you get to the core. Get out of here.
It's starting to panic, and I can't see robots anywhere. I hope they all got stuck somewhere in the textures.
Evet. Kayıt aldı. Bence bölümümüzü burada noktalayalım. Hazır oyun kayıt da aldı. Bir tane de ben alayım. Her ihtimale karşı. O zaman önümüzdeki bölüm buradan devam ederiz. Kaldığımız yerden. Videoyu beğendiyseniz ve videoları beğeniyorsanız kanala abone olmayı ve bildirimleri açmayı unutmazsanız bana destek olabilirsiniz. Ayrıca videoyu beğenirseniz sevinirim. Hepinize iyi günler. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.